Alright guys, we are back and we are going to work on Maribella's quest. Not Maribel, Merida. I've just had enough of him. Dunderheads around here, but today Flynn Rider is the worst of them. I know, but he's buried it pretty deep. I was minding my own, practicing in the woods with my bow when Flynn came along and just had to give me a few pointers. If I needed help, his help, I'd ask for it. When I told him, thank you, but I don't need your advice, he even had the nerve to say I was holding my bow wrong. I'm the best archer in... I know how to hold my bow. He reminds me of one of the lads who tried to shoot for my hand in marriage, all blustered and no skill.
Oh, dear.
I don't suppose you could talk to Flynn and get through that thick head of his that when it comes to archery, I don't need his pointers. Okay.
Come on, you know you want to talk to me.
I
Just
do
couldn't
actually.
stay away, huh?
Just who was I hoping to, just who I was hoping to see. I was wondering if maybe you could help me smooth something over with someone. I was trying to be helpful, share some of the skills I've learned along the way, but Merida, well, let's just say, that's not how she saw it.
Oh.
I get that now, but Merida didn't just yell at me. She found my collection of wanted posters and tacked them up all around my house. She knows how much it bothers me that none of them get my nose right. Now I have to see them all every time I leave my house.
Whoa!
Thank you. I thought I have to give her credit. Though I have to give her credit, it was a pretty good prank. If you see any of those posters around my house, can you help me take them down? And hey, if you see Merida again, tell her I'm sorry. I never meant to offend her, and next time I'll keep my advice to
Now,
myself.
guess I'll see you around.
Merida, Flynn tells me that you stuck some posters up around his house. Do those look familiar to you? Oh, definitely. That's Flynn, all right. They really captured his nose, don't you think? That'll show him. What sort of person leaves a collection of his own wanted posters just lying around?
You can't be
Anyway.
serious.
I bet he takes them out and just looks at himself every day. Well, has he learned his lesson yet? Good, then as long as he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. It would be best if we could all get along. You and Flynn aren't so different. I'll bet you would be really good friends if you just got to know each other.
Oh,
Well, we don't all have to be friends around here, but you really insist. Back home, the clans would get together and talk about their disputes over a grand feast. Great idea. I'll whip something up for you. You invite Flynn, and I'll bring a meal from right here in the bind for you.
Eh. That is hilarious. I feel great, tanned, rested, ready for anything.
what's on your mind?
Did you see
I'm
that?
listening.
That Nimpy couldn't even go 2 minutes without telling me what to do. If there was only a way you both could get out all this aggression towards one another. Flynn's not going to learn his lesson unless I prove to him that I don't need his help. Say, now there's an idea. When the clan really can't solve something, when the clans really can't solve things, they have a sporting competition. I was planning to hold a friendly archery contest to show some villagers how to shoot, but maybe you could convince Flynn to join and we can make it not so friendly. An archery competition between you and Flynn. Flynn will finally see who's the best archer here. I already made some signs to post for the event. Think you could put them up around the Vale for me?
You're joking!
I'll get on that. I guess you could probably use some archery targets too. That'd be grand. If you need me, I'll be practicing for the competition.
This feels like a day where anything
I'm
can
ready
happen.
to hit the hay. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Now, you can trust me, but some of these other folks...
How many targets did I need?
what's on your mind? I'm listening.
Thank you for doing that. I've been practicing all sorts of shots. Running, diving, quick fire. You name it, I'm ready. Flynn's already bragging about the trick shot that he's going to show off. Unfortunately, nobody else has signed up. I fear they all want to keep out of our way.
Huh.
Now we just need to find a place to hold the competition. How about the fairy tale trial in the wild woods? There's a lot of room down there and no risk of breaking anything. That's brilliant. And when I win, I'll be beating Flynn on his own ground.
This feels like a day where... There's always something happening here, isn't there?
Are you ready to watch me take Flynn down a notch or two? Not a chance. I have to beat Flynn clear enough that he'll stop trying to give me archery tips. But just to show how fair I am, Flynn can have the honor of shooting first. Go on, get him started.
Take care.
What's up?
I'm starting to think Merida underestimates me. I'm happy to show her what superior marksmanship is. Not likely. Go ahead, laugh all you want. Come on, Skylar, let's do this. On the count of 3, get ready to lose your arrow.
Ooh.
We didn't even get to see him shoot.
Oh.
Only a hair away from the bullseye. Merida's gotta admit that's pretty impressive. Boy, it is, but I promise it's nowhere near good enough. We'll see. I only wish there was some way to commemorate this. There he is. Go stand next to the target and I'll take a photo.
Guess I'll see you around.
He's a hair away from...
Hi.
No way, Merida will get closer than that.
Ooh.
I'd like to see her try.
I'll see you soon.
It's good to see you.
He bragged about that scuffy shot, didn't he? I almost feel sorry for him. Time to put him out of his misery. More like victory. Time to put him out of his victory. That makes about as much sense as anything else that Nymphy says.
Brilliant.
All the better to prove him wrong. You ready? On the count of 3.
Huh. Oh, you can't be serious.
I missed the bullseye by a mile? And guess you're not as good a shot as you thought. There's no way. Everything was lined up perfectly. I could make that shot in my sleep. Could it be my bow? Maybe my arrow? Something isn't right. I'll go investigate.
Bye now. Oh, there's always something happening here, isn't there? I'll be off then.
Oh, good you're here.
Found
We
a
have lot
magnet
to do.
behind the target? That's strange. I definitely didn't sneak down here and place that before the competition started. Fine, you're right. Maybe I asked around about a way that I could throw her off. But Merida got me first with those wanted posters. I was just returning the favor. I guess this means I'm disqualified from the competition. That's too bad. I was just about to pull off the amazing 1 in a million Flynn trick shot. Little move where I throw 3 apples into the air, then shoot an arrow from behind my back and spear all 3 before curving my arrow directly into the bullseye. Too bad you and Merida will never get to see it. Tragic, really. Better tell her she won.
It's good to see you.
Flynn cheated, didn't he? I knew it. Congratulations, you're winner by default.
That's not
That
fair.
means Flynn really won, didn't you? Don't you see? Now he can pretend he would have won if he weren't disqualified. He did say something about pulling off a Flynn Rider trick shot. He said it involved tossing 3 apples into the air, then firing an arrow behind his back, spearing the fruit into the bullseye. No way he could pull off a shot like that. I don't even think I could pull off a shot like that. You're right. I at least have to try. Well, just have to get some apples. Did I actually make it? I did. I did. You have to go show Flynn. That'll show him who does and doesn't need archery advice.
Good day to you.
Seeing as we're such good friends, you can call me Eugene.
It's impossible. Nobody can do that, not even me. You know, you're right, and there's no shame in admitting she's a far better archer than me. The truth is, after that curse and playing Maleficent's lackey for a while, I think I just needed a win. But that trick was wrong. I owe Merida an apology.
Guess I'll see you around.
So, that was a pretty amazing trick shot you made. There's no denying it. You're the better archer. I will be taking archery tips from you, not the other way around. Thank you. And I admit I shouldn't have taken it so much to heart. The truth is, if you hadn't made me so mad, I might never have even tried that shot. I guess we both learned something about ourselves.
I feel great, tanned, rested, ready for
It's
anything.
good to see you.
Flynn's not so bad.
Time to make
I
some
never
money.
would have tried that trick shot if I weren't so mad at him. I need folks like that who help me to push myself to be the best that I can be. Friends like you.
There's adventure to be had, and I'm gonna find it.
Alright, that's Merida's level 4 quest done. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.